want to do this because it is so Idaho. I'd just like to tell you that Idaho is not. Idaho is complicated. They are extremely conservative, and it is election day, so I think I should do something political. And this is it is by my friend Gino Sky, who is a true Beat Generation person and a really great writer. And the thing about Idaho is they don't like to talk directly about politics. They particularly don't like it if you bring up something that like health care or something, you know, that involves giving people money because they need it. They really believe that they have a whole John Wayne attitude. I have it too, you know. I said, no, I can do this myself. You know, I can. This is not true. You can't do it yourself, and that's, you know, come to my attention. That's stupid. But I would never tell them that. They're wonderful people, but you can't just bring it up. You have to hide it. You have to sneak up on them. So this piece, which my friend Gino Sky wrote, appears to be about a truck, but it's really about health care. And it has come to my attention that you can sell us almost anything if you put it in a truck. It's called Dignity. And I'll follow it with a Talking Blues by my friend Patrick Sky, who is not related to my friend Gino Sky, about something they hate to talk about even more, which is death. They get up and walk out of the room when you talk about that. And he's scared of it, you know. Dignity. The old truck we used to bring in our winter wood didn't have a driver's side window. The heater was broken, and the brakes only seemed to take a hold just before going over the low side. As a matter of choice, Grandpa always waited until the first snow to go out and haul in the wood, because he thought it would be showing off if he brought it in too early. Many a time I thought my fingers and toes would crack off from riding in that cab, or that Grandpa would roll the truck on a hairpin curve with 5 cords of wood in the back. But we loved that truck no matter what, and after the wood was in, we would let it rest all winter long. Almost every farm in Idaho has a truck like that. Bald tires, leaky radiator that's fixed by adding a box of Quaker oatmeal. The windshield wipers were gone, and they could not be replaced. No one remembered what happened to the title, and there was never any insurance. But somehow it always got the job done, and after the last cord of wood was stacked, we hunkered around a barrel fire, drank coffee or cocoa, and somebody would always say, "What a great truck." It's the same way some of us deal with our health problems. Like that old truck, we limp around along, and most of the time the job gets done. No spares, some parts missing, but we keep on running. After World War II, almost everyone was able to have health insurance. It didn't cost that much. People started living longer. Doctors got rich, but that was all right. It was called investing in the quality of life, and the money was worth it. But some time ago it all changed, and most of my friends can't afford the exorbitant prices of health insurance. And having a baby in the hospital went from $150 to $6,000 in one generation. It's become a no-win situation. We're stuck with what our bodies decide to do. We joke about marrying a Canadian for that country's health insurance, but that's about as far as it's gone. Once again, it's like having that old truck back. If something breaks, we live with it. If it conks out, all we can do is celebrate. Having dignity as our only insurance, that's what we toast when our friends go over the low side. Okay, now here it is. Well, I'm just a plain old country hick, and I don't mean to make you sick, but I got a few words that I would like to say. It's about this undertaker man who told me that he had a plan to put me into the ground on layaway. All started about a year ago. I met this doctor in Idaho, and he told me I really had it bad. He said, girl, your legs are turning blue and emphysema is killing you, and he told me about a year was all I had. Well, folks, as you can plainly see, that scared the hell right out of me, and for about a month I really had the blues. Then one fine day I took a look, and sure enough in my phone book there's a sign right there that said, come in and choose. Joe's Undertakers, we got lots of coffins, grass and burial plots, and we fix faces back the way they came. Formaldehyde or alcohol, hell, we'll pickle you and had a call, and black or white to us, you all the same. So I went right in and I sat right down, and pretty soon this man come around. He said he'd like to take some measurements. I looked at him and I said, okay. He commenced in measuring right away, measured $1,900.15. Well, folks, as you can plainly see, I'm about as healthy as a girl can be, and that doctor, he just sits there wondering why. And I look at him and I say, Doc, this may come to you as quite a shock, but the plain truth is I can't afford to die.
Rosalie Sorrels.